Does look pretty bad. We have 0% war support, we have 0 manpower, we have 2% stability, and if you know about Hartz-II, if you have these two at 0%, we are on a civilian economy. I don't know how you managed to do this, but somehow the player forgot to enable economy laws, I suppose. We are in the Axis. That explains why Italy is at war with us and why the UK is at war with us. Germany is also at war with the Soviets in 1940, which I also don't know how that happened. Can't have been Romania. Is Romania in our faction? Because they seem to be not alive right now. Did Greece join the Commonwealth because of Italy? Doesn't matter, I suppose. And Finland is in the Allies. Just because this guy is here. What in the What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, Paris holds. Technically, we have this guy and still 0 force support. Why? Army offense guy, so at least they went down with aggressive focus. And of course, yes, he also went with laissez-faire. That's good because the 7.5% construction speed for civilian factories really doesn't do anything. Especially because this also gives us 10% factory output from the inefficient economy thing that we already lost. And I mean, the industry research buffs are also insane. One thing I'm not sure is if they added dominate the Middle East, because I don't think I remember this focus here. Apart from that, we are currently investing in a metropolitan France. It's a bit of a bummer for the 35 days that we lost, but I still would rather encourage immigration first. Of course, with France indivisible and the French Union just sucks because all of the colonies that we don't own right now do have a percentage chance and you can't influence the chance. They will most likely break free, and the non-core manpower is kind of cool, but you should also just like 25% recruitable pop factor. Didn't lose that many men, only 300,000 apparently. Our army is also not that chonky. Of course, split into 10 different generals as if we were an AI. Sometimes I honestly think these people are doing this on purpose. I get that using one general to make multiple fronts might be a little bit too advanced, but just do this. There's no cost associated to this. Export focus, we could have gone up to free trade right now. Doesn't really matter that much considering we don't have any of our resources down here. You know, that's still 5% more research, construction speed, and factory output. Special forces. Let me guess, we don't have a single special force. Oh, we have 3 mountaineers. At least chonky. Okay, yeah. We have 3 mountaineers. Wouldn't have been my first choice. I would have rather picked a military theorist or any of these guys, or war industrialist, getting away from civ economy, fixing the stability. I'm not sure what I first want to do with my PP. Improved workers would be nice just to get the stability up a little bit. Actually, what? We have a weekly stability guy. Yeah, definitely picking that guy then. And I'm not gonna go blitzkrieg, so Military it is, as well as improved workers. Just want to make this go up because, like, right now, minus 50% factory output. Sure, we lost another 10%, but what's 10% at this point? And we have a research slot that's not doing anything. Might be a little bit risky to get the improved computing machines, but we'll see. I don't think we can afford 50 with tank destroyers. Neither our industry of 23 military factories, nor our 0 manpower. I'm just gonna assume we can hold this. Gonna get an agency. And also, we have not picked the flamethrower tanks. You can build light tank destroyers. I didn't even know that because it's so cursed. I did not know you could actually build light tank destroyers. Occupation. Okay, cool. 1 cavalry. Why do you have this? This has to have been on purpose. They have the cavalry garrison division, but they didn't use it. Do we have some shitty... Yeah, the brigade. Just gonna queue up 5 of those. We don't have the manpower anyway. We do have boats. I wouldn't call it a navy. We do have very damaged submarines. We can't even deploy those. This is so sad. Let's just build convoys, I suppose. And honestly, I am just gonna delete those. Navy, we worry about navy another time. Also want bold attack and proper heritage. Bordeaux, I'm fine with giving up. I guess I'm also fine with giving up. I'll say, oh, that's so many factories though. But also I kind of want to deal with the Benelux first and of course our little Normandy pocket here. I think I'll just let the Germans deal with it. It doesn't look like the Germans can deal with it either. We are gonna see if we can encircle those Italian tanks. And of course put up our numerous planes. Okay, I'm also gonna micro a little bit on the front up here. It's just 2 infantry divisions, come on. Okay, got a pin here now. Keep on doing a support attack, please. I'm gonna see. I don't think we can break through here. Yeah, that tank. We can't pierce it. Do we even have to pin? 9 hours. 1 day. 8 hours. Okay, we do have to pin Amiens. Ooh, this is looking good. We're also gonna do a support attack from this side. Oh, I should have pinned. My brain is my folly. If only I had one. Okay, now we have to pin. That tank is not allowed to move. No, please. Please, no! That sucked. Okay, and the Italians are also pushing over here. I'm gonna send the spy down here just because I want to break this offensive. Oh my god. Okay, wait a minute. This is looking really good right now. Okay, those tanks are leaving. There's only this tank in this battle. And it's an Italian tank, so it should be simple. The Italian AI is freaking out and inting completely. And it looks like that also freaked out the British AI. I guess they are at war. No, they are not at war with Italy. Oh, okay. Okay, keep on pinning. We are close. Now we just have to hold. All we have to do is hold, and 12 Italian tanks will be dead if we can clean this pocket up without losing it. Don't think we can pin long enough, but if we could hold the river line here, that would be very nice. Very neato. Neato Mussolini. Oh, why did you... Where did you come from? Okay, I'm gonna disable convoys. Nah, dog. That fucking hurt. We got another tile. We will just take... Yep. We will just take... Lavre. With that, we've dealt with the British. Okay, that's not good. I thought I misheard when I heard a naval invasion. That is a chunky one, though. Nice. And you know what? Let's just clean this pocket up as well. And let's take Dunkirk back. I do kind of want some port garrisons, though. Even if they're not great. Not guarding those ports could be so fucking bad. We could push into Belgium, but there's not really any point. Taking out Italy, or at least this Italian pocket, would be so much better. How do I have minus 17 rubber? I don't think I've ever seen that. Out of 16 rubber, we have 16 left for export. 0 out of 8. That's a lot of Italians. If we could take those Italians, that would be very beneficial for the war effort. Oh, that explains it. I lost my spy. That's why we're not pushing anymore. That's the only reason. Ah, Germany, come on. You really did not need this. You have 4 divisions on the Yugo front. You really didn't need to open this. I did want to take this pocket, but there's also an argument to be made for trying to go here. Just because the Italians don't have any troops. Neither do I, but that's a different matter. The secret to winning as an underdog. Be better than your enemy? Genuinely just depends on the miner that you're playing as. Lithuania, it will have a very different game because of the Soviets and the Germans as Iraq. I don't know why you would play as Iraq. But as for a general tip, just try to hold your front lines as the first thing you do. And then if you can afford that, offensive divisions. And then if you can afford that, planes. And if you can afford that, I don't know, play around with Navy. All right, now we're just gonna make sure that they never move. Yes! Let's go! Doing friendship achievements was miserable. I'm not touching the faction ever again. I love spending 3 hours removing debuffs. I have some bad news for you. That is every country nowadays. That is not a lot of Italians here. Shame for Mussolini. Good for me, though. On the one hand, I don't really want to make this expensive. On the other hand, this one is free. The first one is free, so I kind of should. No, it's not worth it. Just gonna make it cheap. We can worry about breakthrough flame tanks later, when we have an industry and manpower and anything. Can we take Dijon? No, there are 3 guys here. 5 guys. 7 guys! Oh my god! The Benelux offensive is kind of working, it looks like. There we go. Special projects. Don't care. Yeah, I'll take the 2% research bonus on our infantry guns, I guess. I have reconquered 20 factories. Don't know where they are, but we are still on civilian economy, so it does make sense that I don't know where they are. Tuition. Okay, there's... I have to play for supply hubs in France. I think that's the first time that I had to do this. We pin down here, we push here, we make sure we attack from all angles, and we hold you here, we get Vichy, and the state flips to us. Oh, 1 factory. Nice. It's so stupid that we have 0% war support and we are on civ economy. I will say I do have the itch from time to time to just play it again with Greece and Turkey and such. I don't have that, but with Scandi, I have that more. Where I'm like, yeah, I should play them again. And then I realized it's just the same fucking game. I haven't checked out Graveyard of Empires after they fixed it, so I can't vouch for that one. The East India Company path is really good. I think that's it. And now the AI should freak out. If they don't, that's fine by me as well. More units to kill. They're not defending Bordeaux. The AI is just like me. FR. Heroism. We're going to export heroism, just like we did with China. Mussolini doesn't learn. How many more offensives are you gonna send into France? And we'll have army reform in a second. Oh, it's gonna be so great. Like, we're gonna get 2 doctrines. I do not like to see this, Japan. That means the US is gonna join. A little bit... I mean, it's not really risky. I lose 1 guy, potentially. But it could be very huge. Just gonna see if we can encircle all of the entire Italian army in France. Nice. Don't know how they all just went here immediately. Like, they just got ported there. Okay, they are not leaving. That would be very nice, having 10 more divisions for the front here. I have no idea how they are so glitched. I know there's a couple of bugs where the units can't move and all that, but I've never seen it like this. This is bullshit! No! My entire army just deserted because these guys are also not moving anymore. My entire army is bugged. Fuck me for losing all of this experience, I guess. I guess I'm the fool. They surrendered. I guess they were all communists because I was banning communism just now. The Mussolini troops are also bugged though. I shouldn't have downloaded the save file. Hearts-of-Iron.exe. Am I gonna spam these out? Reluctantly. I will. Reluctantly. Because they are very green now. But also I really want to clean this pocket up. This is the most annoying part. I didn't even fail. This wasn't even my fault. Just randomly lost half of my army. Now we also lost a very good Italian pocket here. They are still bugged. So goodbye. At least I can free the Germans. You guys, please move. You're looking very bugged right now. I should have just reloaded. Maybe that might have fixed it. Why are they being so vishy right now? What the fuck? Do I have to create divisions for every offensive that I'm going for? Reloading worked, and now we have Ireland as an enemy. I guess that is retribution for getting divisions that move. Wait, can I bypass this? No? Okay, it just doesn't have any effects. Cool. Great to hear. Right, now all of the Americans are here. That is gonna make the pocket a little bit more annoying to defend. And I should probably set up some garrisons in Germany, but which divisions? I dismissed half of my army and I still don't have enough manpower. We could invest... Actually, we couldn't even invest in Algeria and France, but I am more interested in getting the research slot than going wide, I guess, at this point. Going tall. Pin here and try and take this pocket. I guess we're gonna take this pocket. I wanted to go a little bit wider. Take more than just 3 divisions, but there's not really any great places to attack. Fall of Moscow! Oh my! Germany stalled for a little while, but they did go. They did do an attacking. And Japan, sure. Take my ports. If you can get over here. You can have them. I left them all in one place. Okay, I'm gonna make a very... There we go. A very tiny front, because this is like the 4th time that I've drawn this arrow. I really hope this was Mussolini. I really hope the player didn't build a fucking fuel silo here, but it wouldn't surprise me after everything I've seen. For the Italian puppet, you have to be a player and own 1 core piece of Italy, and then you will get the Italian puppet once the event fires, so I will go for just that one. Even if you are not in a faction and the allies kill Italy, if you have 1 piece of core Italian territory, you will get the Italian puppet. Pin here. I'm gonna send you in here as well. And another British tank stack. Give me my research slot, please. My 4th one in 1942 as fucking France. I've never seen anything more sad than this. We are 9% war support! Yes! We're positive war support! Primary objective is to hold... Yeah, we can't push into 9 units. Okay, unassign these 4. And we have the little pocket here. Every time I see a stack of units and they're not moving, I'm terrified now. I'm like, are they bugged? Did something happen? Why are they not moving? You know what? No. For a second, I thought about dismissing the ships. Getting the manpower from the ships, but it might help us with some naval invasion. Hey, look at this. There's not really that much right now for the UK. Fall of Stalingrad and Leningrad. One after another. Oh, and we are getting Köln back. Yes! 'Tis nice, is it not? What? When did I get the Congo? Can I ask Belgium for Congo? Ah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this guy here. Have fun. If I tried to send him over here, nothing would arrive anyway. I'm gonna release Belgium just because we can't really deal with the war, what is it? The occupation right now. Hey, yeah, Merlin, hi. Mussolini, it would be very nice if you just pissed off and actually dealt with Rome falling so that I could get a single core on you. Oh my god, the Soviets, 92%. Hitler doesn't have Mussolini holding him back and suddenly he's competent. Oh, that's a big stack. And it's all mine. Infantry expert. And next thing, extensive conscription. Oh my god, did the Soviets die? Okay. He can't do autarky though. Okay, let's stop this bicycle. Oh my god, no. It doesn't matter. We're never gonna break through here. Damn it. We would have had to take Genova as well. We have 0 oil. Germany, do you have oil? You have all of Russia and you have 19 oil to offer me. Actually, I don't even want to push into Italy because now I have to guard all of these ports. Oh my god, that's a lot of fucking Italy that they got. And I cannot get a second Italy. Yeah, that's cool. I'm just gonna create 50 different Italies then. Kinda wish I could give this to someone. Someone that's not me. Oh boy. I could transfer all of this over to Germany. Wouldn't have to worry about the resistance then. And one thing I am interested in, will it help him to get autarky? Tungsten and rubber. I hardly know her. Influence the Middle East. He's really doing everything in his fucking focus tree. You could be doing Operation Felix though. I really wouldn't mind getting Franco here. Have I read Hegel? The guy with the exercises? Oh, that's Hegel. Nope. I have not read Hegel. In school, we had to read shit like Faust from Goethe. We had to read a book about a guy that wanted to bang his daughter and then she got bit by a snake and he didn't want people to find out that he banged his daughter, so he killed her. There was a book about a guy who had a mental disability and he banged another woman that had a mental disability. She got preggers and he didn't want her to be preggers. Because of that, they broke up. I think it's best not to think about what we had to read in school. Honestly, every single naval invasion is absolutely terrifying because I still cannot deal with these naval invasions if they pop up. Wait, the player actually went with Mountaineer tech before getting any other tech. We could help Japan. Yeah, we're not at war with Japan and we're not gonna be at war. Yeah, Japan doesn't have war goals anymore. And there goes that pocket. What? That's crazy. I would have thought that the German AI does the Blitzkrieg stuff. And there we go, finally. 1944. We've been at war for 5 years. It is finally time to go up to partial mobilization. British demand the French. Why would I give you my fleet now? I guess there's no harm in asking, so I respect the hustle. And you know, half of my army already deserted once. There's a chance that they just would have deserted again. This is typical Japan. Or typical AI, I suppose. Oh, I'm not even at war with China. Enemies, Jibizanma. That looks, yeah, there we go. I think this is it, and then China caps. Oh, that's amazing. The thing that I'm mostly happy with now is this frees up all of the Japanese troops to deal with the Raj. Cool. No naval invasion. Womp womp. Unluckily for you, Churchill, I have allies that are semi-competent. This does remind me of the Zero Division World Conquest. Seeing my allies be competent and invade the Middle East while I'm just sitting here with my dick in my hand. Bro, Spain, if you would just move one tile to the left. Yeah, nice attempt, I guess. Maybe they didn't guard the port, so this one light tank division could have done something. Where did all of my guys go? Oh my god! Japan freed all of Siam, and all of my divisions went to the Siam front. You know, I was playing Lobotomy Corporation earlier, and I think I know what the game is about, now that I've seen the Paradox AI. Oh, we had the port here. Dogshit supply. There's a port here. And there are supply hubs here that are not connected, and because it's Japanese stuff, I cannot build... Oh, you can build railroads, but not anything else. That's handy. I don't care. That's good enough. I'm not getting paid more than that. There we go. And now we can actually push. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. Wow, what a revelation. You can actually move if you're not starving. Honestly, I should get like 40% war participation just from building this railway. 26 million allies. We could wait for the British AI to stupidly put their navy away so we can invade. Or we can start building a navy, but I'd rather not. I think at this point we have saved the game. And if you enjoyed this disaster save, I have very good... Oh, look, another one!